right. 7:30. 7:30 a.m. on the dot. Nice overcast day out here in Virginia. Pretty cool out, but good enough to open up the garage and let some fresh air in. Thanks for joining me this morning or evening, wherever you are. Today we have a time under tension workout. The way we'll do it is we'll do Russian twists for 30 seconds, kettlebell curl for 30 seconds, and then the quarter pound jump rope for 2 minutes, then flutter kicks for 30 seconds, one arm seated kettlebell press for 30 seconds, and then the half pound jump rope for 1 minute. Final set will be leg holds for 30 seconds, kettlebell side to side overhead press. So taking the kettlebell like this and coming over. And then the 1 pound jump rope for 1 minute. For the double under crossovers, I'd say it took me a while to get that move as well. I'd say that it just takes a little bit of practice. I have a tutorial on the channel if you want to check that out. It goes into pretty deep detail, but what I would recommend is you have to really focus on crossing on the way up, crossing on the way up and uncrossing on the way down. And you have to start your crossing motion as you jump. So that's what I would say. But check out the tutorial on the channel. And then if you stick toward the end, I can do some demonstrations at the end of the workout, definitely. But yeah, that's a great question. You're not alone. A lot of people struggle with that move. It's a difficult move. One of the more difficult intermediate moves in jump rope, I think. It took me several months to be able to get it. I actually gave up on it and just went back to it and then ended up getting it. So, all right, let's do our warm up and get into this workout. Hope you're ready to do some sweating on this gorgeous overcast day today. All right, let's do this. All right, let's start off like the way we always do with the dynamic warm up. So come down. Oh, got new shoes. Come down, touch the ground. Take your time with this. Ten. That's 20. Now we're going to do the 1 minute shadow jump warm up. Ready? Let's go. Shadow jump. So just jump back and forth like this. ready to go here. Yeah, don't quit on yourself with that move. Hey, good morning, Mom. Don't quit on yourself with that one. It takes a long time to get that one. I haven't seen too many people get that quickly. It's a tough move. Very tough move. All right. We're starting it off. We're starting off with Russian twists. Let me get this thing down a little bit more so you can see my feet. All right. We're starting off with Russian twists. That's how we're starting this workout. We're starting off with 30 seconds. Little rest is possible with this. Let's get the workout on. All right. And go. All right, 30 of those. What we got now? Kettlebell curl. 30 seconds. Ready? Let's go. All right. Nice job. All right. Now we have 2 minutes of jump rope with the quarter pound rope. If you don't have a cross rope, that's okay. Just use whatever rope you have. You're still going to get the benefits that you get with jump rope. You don't have to have the cross rope set to do it. It does help, but don't have to have it. All right, 2 minutes. Go. Nice job, everybody. That's the first set in the books. Now we have flutter kicks for 30 seconds. If you don't know what a flutter kick is, just follow my lead. Ready? And go. All right. Who we got now? I think it's the seated kettlebell press. So it's kettlebell overhead, except you're sitting down. So we'll do two on one side, two on the right, two on the left, and rotate. All right, ready? Go. All right, we got 8. Probably just gonna do, that's a good one to do. 2 on each side. All right, now 1 pound rope or half pound rope for 1 minute. We're going through this entire thing 3 times. This time under tension workout 3 times. The intent here, of course, you're going to burn calories with a workout like this. It's really strength training. All right, 1 minute. Ready? All right, let's go. Nice job. Okay, now what do we got? Okay, leg holds for 30 seconds. So with the leg hold, you just want to put your legs 6 inches or your heels 6 inches off the ground and hold it there. Very similar to the flutter kick, except you're not moving your feet. All right, ready? Go. So you just take your legs, hold them up like this. This is different from the hollow hold because you're not doing this. So. All right, that's 30. Now, overhead presses alternating. So we have 30 seconds. So take the kettlebell like this and then come up like that and over. Now we have the 1 pound rope for 1 minute, and then we're done with the first set. So it's been about 9 minutes. So it should be about a 30-minute workout or so. We still have 1 minute with this here. So, all right. Ready? Let's do it. All right, that's one set down. We're at 10:50. So take a quick breather. Got 107 calories in 11 minutes. So that's pretty good for a weighted workout like this. All right, going right back into it with Russian twists. Russian twists. Ready? 30 seconds. And go. Try to be deliberate with the Russian twist. You don't want to go fast. You want to be deliberate and get the full range of motion. There we go. All right, we got curls. Kettlebell curls, 30 seconds. And let's go. There's 10. All right, now we have 2 minutes with the 1/4 pound jump rope. Use the time to switch the ropes. All right. One thing I like about cross rope is you can use that time to switch the ropes out to take a quick breather. All right, ready? Go, 2 minutes. little bit of a cardio burn right there. All right, down to flutter kicks for 30 seconds. Ready? Let's do it. What do we got? Seated press, that's right. All right, seated press. Ready? And go. Try to, with the time and attention, you want to get even exercise, even reps on both sides. So yeah, if you have to go past this time, do that. Or if you have to go under the time, do that. What you'll find is you can only get a certain amount of reps in the allotted time, and it'll differ from each exercise. So for that one, it's hard to get more than 8 for me. So I know that. So as soon as I hit 8, I'm normally around the 2-second mark. So 8 is good though. All right, 1 minute. All right, what we got? Leg holds for 30 seconds. Coming down to the end of set 2. Oh, wow. This thing paused. Jeez. All right, this thing, it's one thing I don't, about the Fitbit, I don't know if other fitness trackers do it, but they pause. So it doesn't give you a good, accurate calorie reading because they pause because they hit against the gloves. It's a little disappointing, but the first set took about 11 minutes. So we'll get a good calorie count for you, estimate it for you at the end. Because of the gloves hit the pause button. It's all good though. Leg holds. Ready? Go. 30 seconds. Now kettlebells, overhead raise, alternating sides. Ready? Let's go. All right, my hat. All right, 1 minute with the 1 pound rope. And let's do this. All right. We're about 6 minutes behind on this one, so we probably burn about 200 calories so far. Take a quick breather. So we're about to get right back to it with the flare kicks. This is our final set coming up. Or not, Russian twist, sorry. Ready? Go. Go a little bit further. All right. Curls. Last set of curls here. All right. Nice job. Keep it up. Stay with it. Stay with it. Switching out the handles here. This is our last 2-minute exercise. Stick with this. All right, let's do this. 2 minutes. Ready? And go. last long one. Keep that effort going. All right. Flutter kicks for 30 seconds. All right, seated kettlebell raises. Really got to use your upper body with this because your lower body is not available. Ready? Go. That's it. 30 seconds down. Keep up the good work. All right, we got 1 minute. Let's do this. Ready? Go. Hit my car. All good. Let's see. We got the final one. Leg holds for 30 seconds. Here we go. All right, what do we got? Kettlebell side to side. Keep with it. Stick with it. Final exercise. Ready? 1 minute. Go. All right. So that's the workout. Nice job. Cross rope worth. If you're asking whether the cross rope is worth it, I'd say yeah. It's expensive, but I've gotten a lot of value out of it. I mean, I think I bought the Get Lean and the Get Strong set back in 2018, and I've only bought one, and I'm still using it today. So, yeah, it's worth it, I think. The workout stats. So it recorded 28 minutes, but I think it would ended up being around 30, 33, 278 calories. So we probably burned around 310, I'd say. 140 beats per minute average, 167 beats per minute max. So thank you for joining me on this Memorial Day workout. Happy Memorial Day to you too, Mom. Appreciate it. Always like to start a good week off with a good workout like this. Not too terribly intense, but also good enough to burn about 300 calories or so. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Share the channel with your friends if you think they'd be interested in this type of channel with the fasting and the workouts and the jump rope reviews. Speaking of jump rope reviews, stay tuned. 3 p.m. Eastern time today. New review is coming out on a jump rope that I've had for a while. I just never reviewed it up until now. So you'll hear my thoughts on the fitness gear jump rope review, or the fitness gear jump rope, the weighted jump rope. Hey, thanks a lot, Vasan. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. If you want to go over to www.jumpropevet.com, you can subscribe to the mailing list. I'll send you a free 30-day jump rope challenge. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is @JumpRopeVeteran. If you want to follow me on Facebook, like my Facebook page, my handle is @JumpRopeVeteran on Facebook as well. So reach out to me on social media. If you don't have social media, you can always reach out to me on this channel as well. Leave a comment. Now, at this point, YouTube has given me the privilege, since the channel reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for that, by the way. But since the channel reached 1,000 subscribers a couple weeks ago, YouTube has now allowed me to do posts. You got to have 1,000 subscribers to do YouTube posts or YouTube stories, I think is what they call it. So now I can do posts on the YouTube community. So if you subscribe, you'll see the posts come up on your feed. So I'll post whenever I do a workout or whenever a new video is coming out. And I'll also start doing some polls to see what kind of videos you want to see in the future. So if you have a certain video that you would like me to do in the future, just leave it in any of the comments, any of the video comments, and or on Instagram, Facebook, and I'll be sure to get to that video as soon as I possibly can. Because I got a new camera now that makes it a lot easier to film different angles and stuff like that. So for the double under cross, if anyone's interested, I'll do a quick 5-minute question and answer about double under cross move, which is kind of tough to get, but I'll do that, or I'll answer any questions that you got for about 5 minutes or so, because I don't have class today. And I'm going to take a break before I hit a nice jog around the neighborhood. So let me go ahead and get my rope, clean up my ropes. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment box. Hassan, if you're still on, I can help you with the double under cross for a couple minutes if you'd like. All right. So for the double under cross, it is a move that is not easy. It looks easy. If you see Floyd Mayweather do it in that one video that's gone viral, you'll probably think that it looks really easy, but it's not an easy move. So don't get down on yourself if you can't do it right away. I think what you need to focus on with the double under crossover is you really, just like the double under, you really have to commit. You really have to commit. You have to really rotate your arms, and you really have to jump in the beginning when you're first getting this move, because if you haven't been able to get the move yet, you don't have the coordination to be able to do this and spin, rotate your wrist quickly and jump a little bit less. So you really need to jump, and you really need to commit. The way that I learned how to do it is there's 2 ways you can do it. You can cross on the way up and uncross on the way down, or you can cross on the way down and uncross on the way up. The way that I recommend people learn it is the way that Floyd Mayweather does it, is to cross on the way up or cross on the way up and then uncross on the way down. The reason why I recommend doing it that way is because the most difficult part of the move is the cross. If you can get the cross out of the way in the beginning, then when you're on your way down, all you need to do is uncross. Uncrossing is a lot easier than crossing. So I have a little bit of space, very limited space in the garage, but I'll see if I can do a couple demonstrations. And like I said, there is a tutorial on the channel that goes into pretty in-depth detail. Before I get started though, what you don't want to do any of this. You don't want to do this. This is what you want to do is you want to rotate your wrists like this. This is the key. See, if you rotate your wrists, your arms will follow. But you don't want to do this because you'll lose control. If you're doing this, you have more control. All the rotation should be coming from your wrists. So you want to keep your wrists loose and fluid. So in order to warm up for it, you may want to do this with your wrists here, just to warm yourself up. Another thing you want to do is whatever your dominant hand is, if you're right-handed, I'd recommend putting your right hand on top. If you're left-handed, put your left hand on top, okay? That's what works for me. It might not work for you, but those are the things that work for me. Cross on the way up, cross on the way down. Once you learn how to do the cross on the way up and uncross on the way down, the uncross on the way down or the cross on the way down is going to be a lot easier. So let's see if I can get a couple demonstrations here. Okay, so if you'll also notice that when I do that, I'm kind of leaning forward just a little bit and then coming down like that. So I'm jumping up. As I come up, I'm jumping. Before you start jumping, you should already be making the crossing motion like that. So it should be like that. That should be what you're doing. So another thing that you want to do is you want to start off with a regular double under. If you see, I'll do another motion real quick. But if you see what I'm doing is I start with a regular double under, because starting off like this is not easy to do. But if you start with a double under and you get your rhythm going and you also get the coordination, you get the same movement with your feet, because your feet aren't doing anything different. Only your arms are doing different. So if you start with a double under, then you're getting your body in coordination for what it needs to do in order to complete a double under. So I'll do another one. Messed up there. Yep. So that's a quick one. Just a quick demonstration on how to do it. It takes time. You're probably going to mess up. It's going to be a little difficult, but you just have to practice jumping and then swinging up like that. When you jump up, you should be swinging up. So practice doing this. And then I can do a quick demonstration on how to do the cross on the way down. Some people like doing it that way. So I'll do one like that as well. When you come down, you just cross on the way down. So you start the same way. You do a double under, and then on your second double under, you just cross coming down. But then you're going to have to uncross on the way up. So this is the way that Sugar Ray Leonard did it back when he was in his prime. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. There's only two ways you can do it. Either way is fine. It's good to be able to master both of them, though. So it's not my favorite way to do it, but sometimes I do it this way. You really got, when you're coming down, you really have to whip like that. The key with this move is you really have to commit. And I can't stress that enough. Before you get to the point where you can do it second nature, you really have to jump as high as you can, or jump more than you think you need to. And you need to cross with more force than you think you need to. You should be whipping the rope with your wrists. Whip like that. And the rotation should be coming from your wrists like that. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you have any questions, just leave them in the, see you later, Mom. Leave them in the comment box, or you can send me a message on social media. I'm going to do my run and then enjoy the rest of the weekend. So stay safe, stay healthy, jump rope to freedom, everybody. Peace out.